Welcome to Race 2 of the Ultimate Marble League to Crisscross Crossing. This is our current standings currently, and these are our team standings currently. Let's wait no longer and go directly into the race. Alright, the marbles are off. The Magma Masters and 8 Ball of the Pocket Kings are the first through the tunnels. The icicles are following by. It's difficult to catch up to other marbles there, but the exits of these tunnels are very important. And here we see a cascade of spinners. I see the Divine Dragons and 8 Ball doing pretty well. But the candies, both candies actually doing quite well in following them. Divine Dragons are having no problems with Crisscross Crossing so far. And out of nowhere, the Constellations get through the opening, but bounce back up and even get knocked to the side by the Golden Greatness. Oh my. This gives Divine Dragons time it needs to continue building their lead. The Golden Greatness candies are not too far off, and what a great move by the candies. Actually, both candies. They're really in there to win it this time. The clubs, Divine Dragons. I see the Jolly Jokers over there and the Rocky Roads. The marbles are nearing probably the most difficult section of the race right now. The upside down cramped spinners. The spinners are so close by that there's not a lot of room for movement. They really center the graciousness of the spinners. And the struggle is noticeable. Even though the Divine Dragons are doing all they can to get through them, the candies are on their heels. Even taking the lead right now. Rocky Roads close by. They don't want to leave the front runners out of their sight. There's Candies taking the lead. And oh no, this is horrible for the Divine Dragons. They're falling back down. Rocky Roads taking second place right now. Candy take first. There's such a gap between them and the Candies. They have a clear and free path towards victory over here. A lot of crazy stuff needs to happen, but no, Sour takes it. Takes the second victory of the candies ever in the Premier League. Fame takes second place and Igni takes third, even losing a place over there. Unfortunate. Creek takes fourth. Toxic takes fifth. 6 goes to Sapphire, 7th to Fortune. Amazing finish by the Golden Greatness. They really needed that after the first race. 8 to Treble, 9th to Orion, 10th to Slag. Alright, almost 20 marbles have finished. We're waiting for the final 12. I see the Platinum Pioneers and the Icicles over there. 8 Ball is coming in, and the other candies, who definitely lost a lot of spots after being one of the front runners at some point. River Runners having a pretty decent finish in race number 2. And there are the Divine Dragons. Both of them have finished now. It could have gone a lot better. The Jolly Jokers are not having a great season so far. Same can be said to the Yellow Birds. But I think the Jolly Jokers have been the most disappointing team of the Premier League so far. They really need to pick it up if they don't want to get relegated to the first division. As seen before, the competition is really close, so performance is very needed. Alright, these are our finishing positions of race number 2, Crisscross Crossing. Good job to all the marbles that scored points. We see the 0-point balls still only having 2 more marbles in there. 9 Ball getting in there. Unfortunate by 9 Ball, who finished 3rd previous race. Alright, here's our podium. In 3rd position we have Igni. 2nd position Fame, and 1st position Sour. The candies have really found their form after improving their skill set at the end of season 1. And now they keep being competitive. Hats off to the candies. Alright, what does this do to the standings? A lot has changed. Except for Treble's lead, who is still relatively comfortable in first, having 2 pretty good finishing positions so far. We see jumps from Sour, Toxic, Fortune, Fame, Igni, Creek, Sapphire, Droop, and Club. Big drops from 9-Ball, Brick, Herb, Cheap, Cassiopeia, Jack, Ruby, and Jay. Yeah, the Jolly Jokers really need some work. Both marbles on individual points, 7 points each. Seeing Plata and Bull without any points is concerning either. A lot of work to be done. And these are our team standings, with Golden Greatness in first, leading over the Candies, who also jumped up a bunch of spots. And at the bottom we see the Clubs, Icicles, and Jolly Jokers, who are really falling behind even to the penultimate position. This is very painful. Alright, that was race number 2, Crisscross Crossing. Thank you so much for being here. See you all for the next race, which will be race number 2 of the first division. Alright, see you there. Bye bye.